Trend 8. And I think this is worth talking about because it's becoming a really big deal. The rise of audiobooks. All right, this is my Trend 8. So audiobooks now are growing about 30% a year. They're the fastest growing segment in book publishing. The ebook market remains about 3 times larger than the audiobook market, but the ebook market's not growing. The ebook market is stagnant, and the audiobook market's growing much faster. So I think within the next 4 or 5 years, if these trends continue, we're going to see the audiobook market surpass the ebook market in terms of overall dollar sales. So I think that's really exciting. We think audiobooks are exciting. Smashwords, we just launched an audiobook option through a partner of ours called Findaway. So they do the production and distribution of audiobooks for our authors. There's a big battle underway currently to develop author-friendly alternatives to Audible, which is owned by Amazon. Audible wields monopolistic control over the market. They dictate pricing, they dictate royalty rates, they demand exclusivity, and a lot of authors are, although they appreciate the great sales they get through Audible, a lot of authors are concerned that their future is no longer their own, that they're losing their independence by having this one dominant player. And so we and Findaway and others like Apple are working hard to build other sales opportunities for audiobooks. So we'll see what happens there. So I'm going to just wrap up the talk. I want to summarize just a few really important points I want you to walk away with, and then we'll open it up for questions. So the first big point I want you to walk away with is democratization. 10 years ago, publishers controlled the printing press, the distribution, they controlled your future. But now, thanks to ebooks and thanks to the tools and distribution that you have available to you, you can publish like a professional publisher. The playing field in ebooks isn't just leveled, it's tilted to the indie author's advantage because you can publish faster, publish cheaper, you can be more responsive to the needs of your readers. You can publish books that you want to publish, not what you think someone else wants you to publish. Indie authors are taking market share in the ebook market because you're out competing. You're outselling many of the traditional publishers. You're out there with more creative marketing, better prices, better responsiveness to your readers. In fact, the best practices for ebook publishing are being pioneered by the self-published authors. We're now seeing the traditional publishers trying to mimic what the indie authors are doing with ebooks. So that's pretty cool what's happening there. All right, so that's the end of the talk. If you want to learn more about ebook publishing, of course, check out the Smart Author podcast. I've also written 3 books on ebook publishing best practices, and all are available for the ridiculous price of free. So there's the Smashwords Style Guide, which teaches you how to professionally design and format your ebook using a word processor. There's the Smashwords Book Marketing Guide, which just had a new major revision that I published this January. You'll learn 65 book marketing tips. These are a lot of these book marketing tips you can use for print book marketing as well, and all of these tips are free for you to implement. So check that out. And by the way, I also podcasted the entire book marketing guide as a serialized audiobook, so that's on there too. And then the other book I wrote is The Secrets to Ebook Publishing Success, where I identify over 30 best practices of the best-selling indie ebook authors. All right, so let's open it up for questions.